Watermarking. Well, a watermark is a semi-transparent image that overlays your image. A watermark in the image doesn't necessarily stop someone taking your images. It's impossible to do that. The best you can hope for is that you put the potential thief off because of the hours of Photoshop work that'll be necessary to remove it. Now, the watermark is extremely easy to insert but extremely difficult to remove without significantly damaging your image. Now, Lightroom gives us the opportunity to insert text or graphic watermarks on any images that we output. We first have to make and save a watermark, and then we can use it in any output such as books, slideshows, web galleries and prints. So we're going to start. We'll make a new watermark, so we'll go over to the Edit menu and we'll select Edit Watermarks. Here we've got a preview window and there's a little text box here, so anything we type in this text box at the bottom appears here as the copyright symbol. We've got two types of styles. We can use text or graphic. We'll go through the text first. So now we're going to start at the top and work our way down. Image options, well, this isn't an image, so we're not going to do that. Text options, yes, we can change the text font, we can make it bolder, we can align it, and we can change the colour. I'll not do any of that because I'm quite happy that white on this is going to work. We can have a drop shadow, either on or off, and we can control it with the offset, radius and angle, and of course the opacity of the drop shadow. We've got the effect of the watermark, which was opacity, so we can drop that down so we just fade it so you can just see it, so it's not right in your face, or we can bring it right back up to be fully visible. We can change the size of the text, so we can use this slider to make the text bigger or smaller, or we can actually do it from inside the preview area here by just hovering over the corner and clicking and dragging. If we don't like it really set up to the edge of the image, then we have this inset function, horizontal and vertical, so we can actually move that in a little bit or up a little bit if we just want it lifting away from the edge of the image. Or we've got one of 9 possible anchor positions, where here we're at the bottom left hand corner, we could go top right, top middle, or in the center. So we can then tailor this to suit ourselves. So I'll make that a little bit bigger and I'll drop the opacity. Then we could type something else in. I'll type my name. So there we've now got a nice transparent watermark. And when we finish this, we can save it out. So I'm going to go up where it says custom, and I'm going to save the current settings as a new preset, and I'll just call this KFWM for Ken Fisher watermark, and I'll click create. So that's now created that watermark for me. Okay, let's scroll back up to the top and we'll now have a look at a graphical watermark. So let's just go onto the desktop. I know I've got a folder here which has got some exercise files in, and there I've got a graphical watermark which I actually made in Photoshop. And when I click open, and there we have it. This is a graphical one now. Now a lot of this is greyed out because obviously this is not text. So I've still got some options on the opacity, so I could make it fade or in your face. We can still change the size of it, and we can still change the position. I could have it in the bottom corner. I think probably that's not bad. Let's just drop the size down a little bit and then the opacity down a little bit as well. And then I can save this one out. I can save the current settings as a new preset. So I'm going to call this one KF Watermark graphical and click create. Okay, and now I can click done. Now those watermarks are now saved, and you can create as many as you like. And now when I go to any output function, let's say I'm making a slideshow. So I've got lots of images in this slideshow, and I'd really like a nice big watermark in the middle. So I can go to my overlays panel, and here in overlays we've got a watermarking section. And if I put a tick in there, then we've got a drop down box here. I can select from both of those watermarks that we've just created. And we'll try the text one. That looks pretty good, and this will appear on every slide. Or let's try the graphical one. Yeah, I like that one better. Okay, that's how to create and use watermarks in Lightroom. I hope you find that useful.